We are back here at the Progressive Podcast for another episode. It is episode 93, taking the first steps.
Yes.
Baby steps. Or big steps if you don't consider yourself a baby. But anyways, Dumi and I, we are here again. This is the second episode today, so we love you guys that much.
Yeah, we were supposed to drop a double episode last week, but then life very much got the better of us. But the double episode has come. It has arrived.
Yeah, it has arrived. So,
and it's like a surprise kind of, because we were like, oh, it's better if we don't promise this time and you just do it.
I mean, let me just do it.
You just do it. So yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
So anyways, if you didn't see it in the previous episode, if you want to find out how we were doing in the last week, just tune into episode 92.
Yeah,
we're just gonna go straight into it, man. We've already washed our hands. It's time to dig into the meal.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Vamos comer. Yeah, vamos comer, huh? Comida. Yes. Just saying, let's go eat food. Or let's go eat this food in Portuguese. My bad. I'm missing home. Anyways, cool. So, taking the first steps, what does that look like? All right. And this is a perfect example. So I'll share, all right? I'll be vulnerable and I'll share, right? So with our customer service, right, there's certain platforms that we use, right? And, we had our training, customer relationship management training, that I took the team through, all right? And, now it was showtime, right? We had some people that needed to, that we needed to engage with and everything. And, yeah, we made a mistake, all right? As a team, we made a mistake. And I was shopping for groceries actually
at the time
when I was with a friend, and I just felt it in my spirit, just switch on your data and check your phone.
Interesting.
I switch on my data, I check my phone, and I was like, oh, this is not good. All right. Nitty bitty detail, right, that would have made the conversations with all the prospects very awkward. What do you mean? So essentially what had happened was we had sent, information was sent to the wrong people, right? But that's part of, what do they call, what is it? Teething, teething issues,
Teething issues.
Yeah, baby steps. Those are the first steps, so you will not always get it right. Even as fast as Usain Bolt was, when he came out the womb, he still had to learn how to crawl before he could take those first steps.
Yeah.
Before he could end up jogging and running and sprinting.
Yeah.
So really extend yourself some grace. Right? Be patient, but don't be lazy though. There's a fine line of being patient and being lazy. When you're patient, you're decisive. You go again, you go again, you go again, you go again. But when you're lazy, you go once, chill, go once, chill. Go once, but at 50%, then chill. Y'all get the gist of it, So yeah, I don't know, like, Dumi, like on the podcasting front, bro, like, what were some things, that you remember? And I'm saying, like, you remember, like, it's been 5,000 years.
It hasn't been that long, no.
But it's been more than, we are on the verge of 2, 3?
We are almost 3, 2.5. Right?
Yeah, 2.5. Yeah,
2.5. Yeah.
So like when we started off, like what were some things that you needed to get used to?
What were some things that I needed to get used to when we started off?
Because those are some of the things, why you think, like, those are some of the things that that make up those first steps. You need to get used to walking on your own 2 feet. Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
I
you're
think.
A baby. But
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, I think. I guess maybe the first real uncomfortable moment was when we decided to switch interview, like the preparation for an interview, to not really having like an icebreaker meeting with whoever we're interviewing before we actually interview them. Yeah, so that was kind of like, because then I wouldn't know. Yeah, because like I like control, but sometimes you just kind of have to allow things to flow naturally, and so kind of just adapting to that, it was a bit difficult. Maybe one of the hardest things was we were quite far in actually into our podcasting career, if we can say it like that.
Yeah.
And when we like when we started going a bit heavier on the social media, and then I started getting involved with that. And I remember I made a Canva, like a post on Canva,
Or like
and then I didn't download it at the right
right
resolution. And then when it posted, it came out really grainy, and I was like, what? Because when I played it on
the
and
camera,
then and I deleted it, and I remember it's actually still in my laptop, in my folder, like where I have my TPP reels. Yeah, and it was just one of those moments, just kind of getting used to working with Canva, like working with Meta Business, and kind of how everything goes together. Yeah, those were probably, to be fair, probably the most teething issues moments that we had. And in terms of the rest, it was kind of just, maybe you'd suggest something and we'd do it, and we kind of hit it from maybe the first or second time, but it wasn't like a teething issue.
Yeah, it wasn't like I need to get used to this.
I don't think we had like too many of those. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
That's real.
Yeah, I mean, maybe now we were likely to have more, just because there's just a lot more going on at the Progressive Athlete across the board. Like you mentioned, we've done the social media training, and we have to interact now with people, whether they're looking to buy merch. We are selling merch now, guys. So please, first 50 this month.
First 50 people.
First 50
from
this
season
month.
12 will feature them on on the podcast. Yeah,
we're committing a whole year to you guys. 52 actually.
52
first
people.
52. But yeah, so, and obviously we have to interact with people and kind of, and I think now maybe in a year's time, I'm likely to have more teething issues to talk about than I've had up till now.
Yeah, that is so real.
Yeah,
that is so real, and I can even testify, like right now as we're currently speaking.
Yeah,
I'm not used to having two phone numbers.
Gosh.
Within the same, like I've got my personal one and then I've got the company one.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not used to having that, and then there's the WhatsApp business as well.
Yeah.
And then and the thing is, I can't just contact on the work, because it might just affect the experience.
Yeah.
Because people know me, but they don't know the work number.
Oh,
They'll
yes.
be like, ooh, how, you get what I'm saying? So my phone's always flooded. I think at this current juncture, there's about 60 messages I haven't gotten back to.
Wow.
And those are like not business.
Not business.
And then there's still the business ones that like come in and you're trying to move all these things. Man, it's a lot. There's this feature on my phone that allows me to have two of the same apps. So I can have like two WhatsApps.
Interesting.
Or two like WhatsApp businesses. So I want to see if I can switch my personal to like a business. Because like the business features are so cool. You get like quick replies and like thingies, so I know if like I'm very busy, I can send like a quick reply message, be like, yo papa, and I can just keep it pushing and just manage and sort out my inbox.
Yeah, and also I guess with the WhatsApp business, you can like tag chats as in say with very important and mildly important or
real. No, that's real. That's real. Like for me, I love optimizing things, and I think that's another thing that you need to look out for, is you need to find a way to optimize what you're doing
as much as possible.
How you're doing it. Oh man, of course, you will always figure out how you're gonna do it. Yeah, and then why.
Yeah.
So
it's just about getting the tools to be able to do it effectively as possible.
Essentially. So really, like the first steps, really, it's just you need to be gracious on yourself. All right, you need to know where you're going. And like we said, you need to optimize. Optimization is everything. Even if it's not only for entrepreneurs, this thing, right? Systems. You need systems with your goals, with whatever it is. You need systems. You need good systems, all right? Not this nonsense where you put milk first and then you put the cereal. That's a messy system, fam. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
I don't get why anyone would do that.
It's a very messy system.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. All right, maybe it's the Wi-Fi or the 5G, or the Starlink internet.
There are rumors, so ish.
But essentially, when you're now taking your first steps, we're gonna get into the quote of the week right now. man, and I really love this one. It's short and it's sweet, but really when you're taking your first steps, another thing is to try enjoy them as much as possible, because there'll be, depending on what it is that you're doing. I know right now for me with business, as the business grows, every day is a first step to an extent, know. So yeah, but anyways, let's get into the quote of the week, brought to you by Randy. All right, and it says, every journey begins with a single step. Take that step, and the path ahead will reveal its wonders. I'm going to say it again. Right, I'm going to say it again. Here's our quote of the week. Every journey begins with a single step. Take that step, and the path ahead will reveal its wonders. All right, we took the step, we took the leap of faith. Now we're here, 44 countries later worldwide. That's just where we are.
Yeah.
This is episode 93, 7 episodes away.
To 100.
To 100 episodes. And as we've gone, the wonders have just been revealing. And this is by the grace of God that we're here. Very humble beginnings, just looking at, we're still shooting in my room. But people are tuning in. We're averaging 250 listeners a month across all platforms. Doing are extremely grateful, because the build up to episode 1, we're like, who on earth is gonna listen to a dude from Zim and a dude from Moz on what they have to say about productivity and self-improvement, from Southern Africa.
The credentials weren't high at the time.
Yeah, the credentials weren't high. But now when we say we podcasters streaming in 44 countries, 7 episodes away from 100 episodes, it rings different.
Double-digit seasons.
Double-digit seasons, 11 seasons. It's got, like Drake said, it's kind of got a ring to it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
It's got kind of got a ring to it. You know.
And it actually, it's funny when you've done so much. It does, because I was listening to a video today, just something to do with the Joe Rogan Experience.
Yeah.
And I think he's close to 2,000 episodes, somewhere there. I think the highest episode that I heard in the video was like 1,730 something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's hit 2,000 yet, but wow, that makes you think like, oh my word, this man has done so much. He's probably interviewed countless people,
man.
Spoken about so many things. So yeah, no, it does have that ring to it.
Yeah.
It does have that ring.
Humble beginnings, and like even some people only really tune in after 100. And not many podcasts make it past, and we've had this conversation, I think episode 91. Yeah, where most podcasts don't make it past episode 21, and if you do, you're in the top 1% of podcasts ever made. Not 2024 ever made.
Ever. Yeah.
So we're a top 1% podcast, man. And I think 2022 was actually a crazy year. We pushed out so much content. I think that's the year we pushed out. First year doing this was the most content we put out. We made it into the top 1% of our category, and we made more content than 99% of the people in our category. So yeah, it was
yeah.
So keep it pushing, and yeah, the path will open up.
Yeah, and I'd say one more thing is that we also have to keep it pushing, because obviously, I'm taking a guess here, but podcasting has probably been a thing for just over a decade, maybe. Or mainstream is probably like last 5-6 years, but generally speaking, probably just over a decade, roughly. I'm thinking, and obviously, when another decade goes by, the stats on what a successful podcast is might go up. It might go up from like 21 to 50, maybe. Like
the average might change.
The podcast that gets to 50 is in the top 1%. So we also have to keep pushing. We can't think, okay, we're over 21, almost 100, we can slack off.
Real.
No, because we don't know, because we can't. The landscape will keep changing. Because although this is new, like in terms of how things evolve, 10 years is not that long of a time. This is a new thing still in some ways. And
especially within the continent as well.
Actually, yeah, that's another thing. I didn't really think about that, but yes,
within the African continent.
Especially in the African continent. So we have to keep pushing it. We also have to.
We also have to pull our weight.
Yeah.
But thank you for tuning in into this episode. We will see you guys in episode 94. All right, and in case you didn't hear the news, first 52 people to buy a TPP hoodie, link in the description, will be featured on the podcast, all right, that is 1 year worth of podcasting episodes. Anyways, make sure.
I just realized if you are one of those 52 people, one of you will have the chance to be featured on the glorious 100th episode. I just realized that.
Exactly.
Right now. So there's the blessings just keep coming.
The blessings just keep coming, man.
Yeah.
So we're really grateful. Really thank you guys. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe the podcast, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.